What's going on, guys? It's ToyToy32 and welcome back to another episode on the channel. Today we are on our second day, or I guess third day. Well, it's our second video, but third day of the 100 subscriber special. So if you guys do enjoy it, please leave a like and subscribe, and let's get into what we are doing. So in this episode, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be doing a tier list on characters in a game called Stardew Valley. Now, if you guys don't know what this game is, in my opinion, it's kind of a mix of Minecraft and Animal Crossing, if you guys know what those two games are. But there's obviously different aspects of it. And yeah, we're going to be doing a tier list with S, A, B, C, D, and F. And it's all characters in the game. So yeah, let's just get right into it. And also, I am sorry that I did not upload this video yesterday. I was just really busy. I had recorded one, like I said in the first episode, but then the footage, like, it was not very good. It, like, got corrupted or something. But I'm here to, do a different one, a different video, and here we are. So, let's get into our first character. We have Abigail. I'm going to put at B tier. Now, I like Abigail, she's fine. I like the purple hair, and she's also the daughter of Pierre and Caroline. So, I like both of their characters as well, which I'll get to them later. But, yeah, that's where I'm going to put Abigail. So next, we have Alex, and I'm going to put him at D tier. I don't really like Alex too much. Also, Abigail, I think she really likes video games. She has a guinea pig, and that's a little bit about her. Just saying, I don't really know too much else. Haven't gotten to know her much. Next, we have Alex, who I'm putting in D tier. And Alex is like the sports kind of person, and he is the grandson of Evelyn and George, who I'm gonna get to later, but he's in D tier. I don't really like him too much. He's fine, but like he's not one of my best characters, or not one of my favorite characters. In one of my worlds, I have two worlds in Stardew Valley. In one of them, he was like a few days ago, he was the only person that I had at 0 hearts. So that shows how much I didn't really like him. But he's at D tier. Next, we have Bouncer, who I have like never talked to. I don't know like what he's from or anything. I just know his name. So I'm putting him at F. Then we have Caroline. I'm gonna put it A tier. I like Caroline. She is the mother of Abigail, and she is married to Pierre, who Pierre is really cool. And uh, Caroline has green hair, which I like, and she lives in the general store. And yeah, basically that's it. Well, the general store is like a home to this family, but it literally is the home to this family. But yeah, there we go. There's Caroline. And Clint, I'm gonna put at B. He's the town's blacksmith. I like his character. He's one of my best relationships in one of my worlds, but that is because I had him for Secret Santa, and then the next day was his birthday, and I gave him something he loved, so he got to like from like 1 or 0 hearts to like 6 or 7 right away. So yeah, Clint's at B. Then we got Demetrius, who I am going to put at C tier. Demetrius is okay, but I feel like he's just not really my type a little bit, and yeah, he's just not really a character that I like too much. And although he is like sciencey, I like science. I like the whole thing about science. Science is really cool. I like it, and he does like science, but yeah, that's about it. And he is going to C tier. Next we got Dorf, who I've only talked to once, but he's pretty cool, so I'm gonna put him at C tier. I literally only talked to him once, which was yesterday, so I'm gonna put him at C tier and I'm gonna keep him there. Next we have Elliot, who I'm also gonna put at D tier. He is, or actually I'm gonna put him at C tier. He's a fine character, and he likes writing, but he lives on a little shack on the beach, and I just don't really like his character too much. Um, yeah, that's just why I'm putting Elliot at C. Next we have Emily, who is going to be our first person in S tier. Now, I'm putting her in S tier because I really like the character. I like her sprite, how she has blue hair and red. I like the colors. She also is really into like dyes and sewing and stuff, and I like that. And also, I'm married to her, and I'm actually at max hearts with her in one of my worlds. So yeah, there we go. Uh, there is Emily at S tier. So one thing that I want to mention before we go any further is if you guys want to see actual Stardew Valley gameplay here on the channel, comment down below and leave a like on this video to let me know that you want some gameplay because I don't know when it's gonna be, but I feel like I'm going to end up posting a series with Fading and Braves. So if you guys want to see that, make sure to let me know in the comments or by leaving a like on this video. But next we have Evelyn. I'm gonna put it A tier. I like Evelyn. Um, she is married to George, who we're gonna put here at B tier, but I'll get to him in a second. She's married to George. She is Alex's grandmother, and she's just a really cool character. I don't really have a specific reason why, but I just like her as a character. So yeah, she's going to A, and then George is at B because I like George a lot, and I probably like him more than I should, but he's a pretty cool character, and although he seems grouchy, he's pretty nice. So yeah. Next we have Jill or Gil. I don't know how to say his name, but I haven't really got to know him, so I'm gonna put him at D tier. Um, he sits in a rocking chair in the Adventurers Guild, and I'm pretty sure he gives you rewards. But yeah, he's fun. I'm gonna put him at D. Next we have Governor, who I'm putting at C tier because he is only in 2 events. Like you barely ever see him. He's only in 2 events, which are I'm pretty sure only 2 events, which are the Stardew Valley Fair and the Luau. I know those two, and yeah, that's the Governor. You can't really get to know him too well. He just says a few things in both of those. So yeah, he's going in C tier. Next, we have our ghost grandpa, who I'm gonna put at A. So, when you start the game, your grandpa dies, and on the 3rd year, he comes back to visit you as a ghost. Little spoiler there, but that's what happens. So, he is your grandpa. I haven't gotten to that event yet, but I know about it, so. Also, he is your grandpa, so you gotta put him at A tier. Alright, next we got Gunther, who runs the museum slash library, and he's a fine character. You don't really talk to him too much other than when you get rewards or donate stuff to the museum. So yeah, that's all I really have to say about Gunther. But next, we have Gus, who I'm gonna put in S tier. I really like Gus. He owns the saloon. He's good friends with a lot of people in town. And I mean, it doesn't show that, but I would assume that it just shows that he's good friends with Pam and Emily. Emily actually works there. And yeah, I just really like Gus as a character. He gives you a lot of good stuff, a lot of good recipes, and yeah, Gus is really cool. So we have our first F tier, which is gonna be Haley. I don't like Haley. She's more into like fashion, which I'm not a type of like fashion person, and I just really don't like her character. I kind of find her annoying, and she could like if there was like a D minus, I think she would fit there, but um yeah, I'm gonna put her in F. Next we have Harvey, who I'm gonna put in D. I don't really like Harvey. He's the doctor of the town, and that's a good thing. We always need a doctor, but I just don't really like his character. And next we have this person, which I don't know who they are, so I'm just gonna put them there. And we have Jazz, who I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. If I'm not, put it in the comments down below. But her name is spelled Jas, so I'm not sure if I'm supposed to pronounce that Jazz, Jays. I don't know. Just leave in the comments down below if you know how I'm supposed to pronounce that. But Jazz is pretty cool. She is related to Marnie and Shane, who are characters that I like a good amount, and I'm going to get to them later. But Jazz is pretty cool. She's friends with a few people in town, and yeah, I like her character, but there's not much more to say other than that. So let's get on to our next character, which is going to be Jody, who I'm going to put at B tier. Jody is fine. I like her character, and she's married to Kent, who I'm going to put right here in the C tier, but I'll get to him in a second. Married to Ken and her two sons, Sam and Vincent, which I will get to later. But she's a fine character. Like, I just have neutral opinions towards her. Like, it's just nothing really special, but she's not a bad character. But she's married to Kent, who we have here, who was an army soldier, but I just don't really like his character too much, other than the fact that he was in the army. So yeah, he's going in C. And our next character we have is Krobus, who I'm going to put in A tier. I haven't actually talked to Krobus in my world. I haven't even unlocked him, but judging by what my friend looks at him as and what his sprite is really cool. And yeah, he's just a really cool little ghost guy. And you first talk to him on December 1st, year 1, which is actually his birthday. But then if you donate 60 things to the museum, then you get to unlock him. You get the key to the sewers where he lives, and I'm pretty sure he sells stuff there. And apparently if you raise his friendship enough, you can have him as a roommate, which is really cool. I think it's if you're not married to anyone though. So yeah, Krobus is going in A. Next we got Leah. I'm putting in S. I really like Leah. Um, she, I'm going to get married to her really soon in one of my worlds, and I like how she is an artist and a sculptor, and I just think her character is really cool, so I'm putting her at S. And our next character is Lewis, who's going in B. Lewis is fine. He's the mayor of the town, and yeah, there's not really much else to say about him other than that he's going in B. Next we have Linus, who I'm actually gonna put in A. I really like Elias, and although he's kind of homeless, like he has a home, which is a tent, but he doesn't really have like an actual house, and he's kind of like the the people in town don't really like him, I guess, and I feel kind of bad for him, but he's fine, and I really like his character though. And yeah, Linus is at A. But Marlin, we're going to put at C. Marlin is okay. He runs the Adventurers Guild, and there's not much else to say about him. So he's fine. Next, we have Marnie, I'm going to put at B. Marnie is fine. You can buy like animals and stuff off of her. And yeah, she's just a fine character. She's Jazz's aunt, so yeah. And then she's somehow related to Shane. I don't really know how, but she is. And yeah. Next we've got Maru, who I'm gonna put her at C tier actually. I don't really like Maru too much. She's not the best character, and like I haven't gotten to know her too much in any of my worlds, but she really likes space and she works on gadgets and stuff. She's related to Demetrius and then two other characters, Robin and Sebastian. But yeah, I'm just gonna put her at C. Next we have Morris, who is the owner of JojaMart, which is kind of the bad guys of the game, so I'm just gonna put him at F. Next we have this guy, who I'm pretty sure his name is Mr. Key or something. I have no clue what he does, so I'm just gonna put him at F. And then we have Pam. I don't really like Pam. She is Penny's mom, which Penny is right here, and she is at A, but I'm going to talk about her in a minute. Pam is an alcoholic, and she's really good friends with Gus, but I just don't really like her character too much, and I don't think she's one of the best, so yeah, I'm just going to put her at D. But Penny here is a good character. I really like her. She's sort of a bookworm, and she teaches the kids. She's like a teacher, 'cause they don't have a school in the town. But yeah, Penny is at A. Penny is at A tier. All right, so we've got Pierre, who I'm gonna put at S, because Pierre is really cool. I like his character a lot. He runs the general store of the town. He's married to Caroline. Abigail is his daughter, but yeah, Pierre is really cool. So yeah, there we go. Pierre's at S tier. And then Robin here is gonna be put at B tier. Robin is married to Demetrius and Maru is her daughter. But Robin's pretty cool. She's the carpenter. And other than that, there's not much else to say. So yeah, we can just move on to Sam, who I'm putting at S tier. I really like Sam as a character. He is a musician. He's also the son of Jody and Kent. And then he has a brother, Vincent, which we're going to get to in a little bit. But Sam is a really cool character, and I just like his character. Alright, so we have 6 people left, one of which is Sandy, who I haven't ever talked to, so I'm just going to put her at F because I don't really want to judge her without knowing. And then we've got Sebastian, who I'm also going to put at S tier. Now, I don't know if too many people like Sebastian. He's kind of a strange character, but I like him. Him and Shane are like best friends, and they do music together. He does computer programming though, and he eventually wants to move out of the city once he's saved up enough earnings, or move out to the city from Stardew Valley once he's got enough earnings. So, yeah, Sebastian is there. Then we got Shane, who I know it's like 3 S's in a row, and their names all start with S too. But we've got Shane, and hear me out. He is an alcoholic, like Pam, but I really like his character, and I feel bad for him a lot, but I like his character and how he tries to change even when he feels so sad, and I just really like Shane. Alright, we got 3 characters left, and I'm just going to put them all on the chart. Vincent is going to A, Willie is going to C, and Wizard is going to D. So, let's talk about all of them. Vincent is one of the sons of Jody and Kent. He is Sam's brother, and yeah, he's pretty cool. He's one of the kids. He gets taught by Penny, and his best friend is Jazz. I just their characters are pretty cool. So yeah, Vincent is at A. Then we got Willie, who is the fisherman of the town, and he's at C because I don't really like his character too much, but he sells you fishing rods and stuff, and I think that's good. And then we've got Wizard, which is our last character at D, which Wizard doesn't really have anything special about him. I don't really like him. So yeah. Here we are, guys, at the end, and this is our tier list. We've got 7 people in S, 6 people in F, 4 of which I didn't know. So basically, the only 2 people in F are Haley and Morris, which also I said 4 of which I didn't know. I know these 3, just I haven't like talked to them. So like I know them, but I don't basically. And yeah, this is our complete tier list. So I'll give you a moment to look at that. But then, yeah, this is going to be the end of our second episode on the 100 subscriber special. So if you guys did enjoy, please leave a like and subscribe. Also, comment down below if you want to see some actual gameplay and a new world with some friends on Stardew Valley. And yeah, that's going to be the end of the video here. So I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.